Good morning, Josh. First day back to work, and you dump your coffee. Crap. I had my day all plotted out. I had everything set up on top of the table there. You saw my bag, stuff I had to take to work, everything. And I put my coffee cup, you know, the one with the interior sleeve for the grounds. I put that up there with the hot water to let it cook up while I was taking a shower, and the idea is I would just come back in, stamp the top down, boom, I'm out the door. Well, I remembered, hey, it's gonna rain, I'm gonna need a jacket, and so I took my Patagonia jacket and threw it over the top of the chair, and the collar just hooked that silicone lip and yanked it down, spilling the contents of the ground specifically all over my wife's reupholstered chairs and the dining room table. And so I got to work. We Scotch guarded the hell out of them. So the good news is I don't think they're going to be stained. Oh, also important, which is kind of the mission for today. We've got to figure out how to make this all work while also working. No Apple Watch. I didn't realize it at the time yesterday, but the Apple Watch was failing. It was dying. It was actively dying. Somewhere early in the afternoon, I noticed that the watch itself on my wrist was warm. So I took it off and I felt it, and sure enough, it was warm. I was not doing anything with the watch. And I also noticed an audible buzzing noise, like a high frequency buzzing noise. Only when the screen was on. When the screen turned off, it went away. Minutes later, it said, you're at 10% battery life. Mind you, every day that I've worn this thing, I end the day with like 60% battery life. And so this happened at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That's not good. I figured we got a problem. So I started going through the, oh my God. There's a girl. She flipped me off. That's awesome. There's a girl holding that refrigerator up and she just flipped me off. That is something, man. That is something I haven't seen in a long damn time. That woman was sitting in the back of the truck, pushing against the refrigerator. So I started going through the troubleshooting and realized that it's totally effed and have to go to the Apple store to replace it. And turns out that the first available time is Friday. So 5 days without a brand new watch, right? Not cool. So anyway. Yeah, that's the story. So now I'm gonna try and go to the Apple store in Redondo Beach and take care of it that way. All right, at the Manhattan Village where the Apple store is. Let's go see if we can get this thing fixed. Oh my God, what is this line for? Okay, so I'm still without an Apple Watch. And there's a couple reasons for that. One, they think that the watch itself is faulty. We swapped out cables, did all that stuff, and still no dice. The problem, though, is that I bought the watch from Best Buy. So even though it's an Apple Watch, I paid Best Buy for said watch. They can't replace it in store. The guy had said, well, you would have been better off returning it to Best Buy. Best Buy doesn't have any more of that color combination that I got, that blue with the gold. No matter what, I still would have had to wait. And so what the Apple Store is doing is they're shipping it out today, and it should take anywhere from 3 to 5 days to hear back, or possibly have the return back, and it will be brought to the store, to the Manhattan Beach location, in which I can come pick it up, and then I'll be back into my Apple Watch. This casino is just so confusing to me. This is an actual casino. I believe it was open as of, before the break when I was driving home, but the lights are just like off, and it just looks like it's dead inside. I see some lights in some of the rooms, but Jesus, like they're not trying to bring anybody to this casino.
Your Morse code.
Somebody checking in.
The Farnsworth method is where you keep the character speed high so you don't get a chance to use gimmicks or count dits or anything like that, and you actually just learn the sound of each character.
Alright, so I made it onto the CW class, and I want to share a link with you guys. Okay, so the website is morsecode.scphillips.com trainer.html, and you basically don't worry about this stuff. Go session 1 and go through all of the 18 different phrases and just listen and see if you can note the timing. You're looking for the pattern. Morse code is about the timing of the dits and the DAWs, not that you're counting the dits or the DAWs. Meaning E and T and N and A, they sound like E and T and N and A. You should hear them for what they are, not, well, that was a dit and a DAW. Okay, that's an N or whatever. I don't know them yet because I don't know. So yeah, go through that, check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments, and just work on copying. Just listen and listen and listen and listen until you can recognize the pattern, and then you know it's clicking. It's like a language, right? It's music. It's basically, Morse code is music, if you think about it like that. It is purely an instrument. So for some of you that are musically inclined, Morse code CW is very easier to learn. Okay, so for the class, I ended up ordering something a little while ago. It just came today. This is a test oscillator.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm putting a battery in this machine.
Oh, that's nice.
Come here. Okay, I have to show off this no-spend January dish. What is this? This is polenta? What?
It's spinach
Chicken?
polenta
Uh-huh.
with a caper wine sauce.
Oh my god. Uh-huh.
Chicken topped with prosciutto, tomato, and mozzarella.
It looks so good. Oh my god. Thought Mama was cleaning up out here, and you're uncleaning. Put your toys back in the basket, Ben. Yeah, there you go. Oh, okay, good. Take them one at a time. Put them in the basket. Good work. Next one. Okay, so question of the day. Haven't done one of these in a while. What was your favorite gadget of 2015? I don't mean like technology gadget. It could be like self-reliance gadget, prepper gadget, fishing gadget, pocket knife gadget, whatever kind of gadget, firearm gadget. Ben, all right. Okay. Of 2015. Let me know in the comments.